Should you draft players returning to former NFL teams in fantasy? Imagine a player who knows the team's playbook inside out, has familiarity with the coaching staff, and already has chemistry with teammates. Sounds tempting, right? When it comes to fantasy football, drafting players returning to their old NFL teams can be a smart move, but it depends on several key factors. First, think about the opportunity and role. If a returning player is expected to be a starter or get significant touches, they could be valuable. For running backs, touches mean points, and for wide receivers, targets are everything. If the team plans to feature them heavily, that's a good sign. Next, look at the competition on the depth chart. Has the team added new talent that might cut into their role? If the returning player faces stiff competition or the team has shifted offensive schemes, their fantasy value might drop. For example, if a wide receiver is returning but the team has drafted a new receiver or signed a veteran, their target share could shrink. Health is another big factor. A player coming back from injury or showing signs of decline might not produce as well as before, even with familiarity. Check recent injury reports and performance trends. If they're healthy and in good form, that boosts their chances of returning to previous levels. The offensive environment also matters. Players on high-volume, high-scoring offenses tend to do better in fantasy. If the team is expected to improve or has a strong offensive line, that can help the returning player's outlook. From a draft strategy perspective, focus on the projected volume. If the returning player is likely to be a key part of the offense, they can be worth a pick. But if their role is uncertain or limited, it might be smarter to target other players with clearer opportunities. In off-season moves, NFL free agency often reshapes team rosters. If a team signs a player to fill a specific need, and that player has a history with the team, it can be a sign they'll get a good role. But always verify their projected touches and targets before drafting. In dynasty or keeper leagues, returning players can be especially appealing if they're still young or have shown recent improvement. These leagues value long-term potential, so a familiar player with a good role can be a strong pick. In summary, drafting returning players depends on their expected role, team situation, and offensive outlook. If they are set to be a significant part of the offense and fit your team's needs, they can be a smart addition. Always analyze their opportunity, health, and team context to make the best decision.